Across India, the monsoon has virtually disappeared. We're looking at a 38% rainfall deficit nationwide, but in places like central India, that number hits 62. But during El Niño, these winds reverse. Warm water builds up near South America instead, leaving our Pacific cold and dry. This chart of sea surface temperature anomalies confirms the current shift. Note the prominent dark red band near the South American coast. This represents the massive heat concentration that characterizes El Niño. This massive shift in the Pacific creates a high-pressure zone that ripples outward. It suffocates the moisture supply usually feeding into the Indian Ocean. Step 2 involves the Madden-Julian Oscillation, or MJO. These are atmospheric wind bands that travel the globe. Currently, they are in an inactive phase over India, creating a high-pressure shield that rejects incoming monsoon winds. Step 3 is the negative Indian Ocean dipole. The Arabian Sea turns cool, while the Bay of Bengal remains unusually warm. This warmth creates low pressure, pulling monsoon winds away from their normal path. They shift south, bypassing the Indian landmass entirely. While storm systems are still forming in the ocean, they are being repelled from the mainland by an invisible atmospheric wall. Step 4 focuses on the Somali jet. This is the powerful atmospheric conveyor belt that carries moisture from the African coast directly to our shores. El Niño has significantly weakened this jet stream. It has lost the speed required to push the remaining monsoon winds into the country on schedule. This delay leaves India exposed to a final destructive force, the dry westerlies. These are hot desert winds blowing in from the Middle East. Historically, the Aravalli Mountains acted as a buffer to neutralize these hot winds. However, decades of mining and forest loss have thinned this natural barrier, allowing dry air to penetrate deep into the country, instantly evaporating rain clouds before they can even produce a single drop of rain. From a temperature shift in the Pacific to a blocked Indian Ocean and stalled jet streams, these 5 factors have combined to disrupt the fundamental mechanics of the monsoon. For the rural economy, this weather pattern threatens a total catastrophe. We are looking at widespread crop failures, skyrocketing food inflation for staples like rice and vegetables, and a dangerous surge in rural debt. If farmers proceed with traditional, water-heavy planting right now, the result will be ruin. The ground simply does not have the moisture to sustain a normal growing season. It is vital to avoid planting highly water-dependent crops like traditional rice, cotton, or sugarcane. Taking out loans for these crops in current conditions is a financial gamble that most families cannot survive. While some scientists hope for a correction in late July, farmers cannot afford to wait for a miracle. We must adapt to the conditions we have now. The primary solution is an urgent shift to drought-resistant, low-water crops. This is the year to prioritize millets, sorghum, peanuts, and castor, crops that can survive with minimal rainfall. For those with bore wells, water conservation is now a matter of survival. Mandating the use of drip irrigation and sprinklers will maximize the lifespan of existing water supplies. Surviving this anomaly requires local resilience and collective awareness. Please share the survival guide with farming communities. Getting this information to them now could prevent a nationwide agricultural collapse.
Please like this video, share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for updates.